Okay, hello and welcome to the post-match live show of the first match of the WPL Season 3. And what a match to start that tournament. I really enjoyed the match. Tushadi, I will come to you. But what a win. The way RCB chased the target, especially after losing quick wickets at the top. Your top batters, Smriti Mandana and Danny Watt, and then Ellis Perry came up with a superb knock. Rugby Beast played a supporting role, I will say, and then Richa Ghosh. We all know how destructive she can be on her days, but when you drop Richa Ghosh on zero, this can happen. I think now all the teams know. Okay, Trishadi, so overall, how do you like the match? It was a great start to the tournament, I will say.
I think in many ways you can also say not only it was a great start to the tournament, but also the way Gujarat Giants celebrated Valentine's Day, by showing all the love in the field to Richa and Ellis Perry, both finished off the match. So I think yeah, you can thank them also a little. Why not?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I think when Gujarat managed to score that 200 plus runs, yes, 200 plus runs, I was thinking that it will be tough for Bangalore to chase it down because it turned out to be the highest ever successful chase in the history of WPL. So it was not easy. I know that people will come and tell the dew was there, maybe the dew played a huge role. The bowlers were struggling to grip the ball, but still you have to score those runs. And maintaining 10 runs per over throughout the 20 overs, it not an easy task, even if you have 4 or 5 solid batters. And so the way RCB batted, especially the way they managed to score at a manageable run rate despite losing top two batters, Shruti Mandana and Danny Watt at the same over. Obviously, we have to talk about Ashley Gardner. I think first match as a skipper, the way she batted, uh, it was outrageous innings. I will say, and then with the ball in 1 over, I think from morning we have been discussing, both me and Trishadi, that this battle is gonna be key that Shruti Mandana and Ashley Gardner, and the battle turns out to be really a key matter when it comes to this game because Gardner got her out for the 9 times in T20s, but ultimately RCB had the last laugh. But overall, Trishadi, Ashley Gardner, what do you overall solid performance, but as a captain, still a little more work needs to get improved.
See, I think when we were talking about Gardner picking out, I mean, being picked up as the skipper, I had said it'd be interesting to see how she captains when she is put under pressure. So that happened when, Richa Ghosh started going after the bowlers. And that is when I did not see her standing up. Great game, 200 chased, couldn't have started better. Yes, Boryada, we could not have started better. Smriti gets out to Gardner because of the win. People won't speak about it.
We
Boryada, we
will
will speak
speak.
about it. Don't worry. But yes, I think you also have to see that before that phase, when Richa
Yeah.
went completely, berserk, I don't think Gardner was really put under pressure. And
Mm,
both the
mm.
partnerships, that Perry Rugby Bisht 86 run partnership, and then Richa and Kanika 93 run
Kanika.
partnership, uh, you clearly saw that there is a lot more to be desired from Gardner, the captain. One of the things that I felt is not only about Gardner, it is also about how the Gujarat Giants team has done their homework. I think there I would say extremely poor.
Mm.
Kanika's favorite shot, Kanika's release shot, everything is that
Lakeside.
that leg side sweep,
Fine
kind
leg.
of fine
Yeah.
leg sweep,
Mm.
but
Cross
you
batted.
did not see a single fielder for that. I mean, how poor
Mm.
can your homework be on? And in fact, Kanika, in the first season itself, when she had played a 40 odd run knock and won a match for RCB, had played that similar stroke throughout her innings, and I don't think anybody has learned anything from that. That's point one. Point two, if Ashley Gardner's over was becoming very costly, so Gardner planned to bowl outside off to
Mm.
Richa Ghosh. If you are bowling outside off, why is your third man up? And that to
Point.
that wide, where you're
Mm.
never going to. Richa had to slice the ball for that to reach that wide. So I think poor captaincy there under pressure. But you cannot only talk about poor captaincy, because I genuinely thought that Smriti also in the first innings, when put under pressure, was pretty poor. Where Gujarat could have done leaps and bounds better should have been the fielding and field
Absolutely.
placements. This is again, since we are talking about Gardner, the captain, I have to talk about certain field placements that I thought she was absolutely wrong. And that was, that was one. I had actually messaged you that Tanuja Kanwar is a left-handed
Yes.
thrower,
Mm.
and her best position is the backward point. She was in covers, and then she was in short mid wicket. God only knows why exactly was she in those positions. Laura Woolward, who is excellent in the boundary, who stands in the boundary in spite of being South African captain, was for half the time inside the circle. When important catches were dropped, then she was sent there. And when you know Richa Ghosh's favorite shots are long on and slot
Straight.
sweep, you
Yes.
have to have your best fielders there. You do not have your best fielders there. So I cannot blame Gardner alone, because Michael Klinger too had to chip in. So,
Mm.
in the same way, Harlan Diol had to chip in. In the same way, Dayal and Hemlata had to chip in. And see, the ideas have to come better. The team needs to gel better. But all this, at one end, I think Richa, yes, fantastic. But come on, a half fit Perry. She was clearly under a lot of pain, and you could see that she was probably not complaining of the pain, but she was really stiff. Perry dropping that catch was a clear indication of how stiff she
Exactly.
is.
I was just going to tell that thing only. I think that the only reason behind that drop catch would be that hip injury.
Absolutely, you could see, and when she was running, when she was
Mm.
batting, she was not bending a
Mm.
lot, and you could not push her to play that leg side stroke where she would need to bend.
Yes.
So these are bare minimum homeworks, bare minimum things that you have to start doing.
Yes, absolutely. And as you mentioned, Alice Perry, what a knock again. Last season, Orange Cap winner, highest run scorer. This season, fast match, under pressure, and again she delivered. And that is where the importance come for such players, such legends, that they are the match winners for any team they are playing. So again, she proved on her day. But I will ask about rugby beast. I think it was not one of the glorified innings, I will say, like 140, 130 strike rate. I think it around 90 or 90 to 100, I think between some strike rate. But the support that time Elise Perry needed, I think she delivered that perfectly. What do you say, Trishadi? And what an opportunity and what a stage for her to to bat along with Elise Perry in the first game itself of WPL.
Absolutely, I think she did not throw her wicket away because she was definitely
Mm.
struggling. But important part was she did not throw her wicket away, and she did
Mm.
not make a mess of the whole thing. Yes, that Deandra Dottin slower ball
Mm.
got her, but that was way. I mean, that was pretty much after her work was done. You did not
Yes.
need a Ragvi Bisht when you lost Ragvi Bisht. So I think a brilliant opportunity for her, and playing alongside Alisa Perry. There's something wrong with me. I'm mixing up Aliza Healy and Alice Perry and saying Aliza over and over again. But yeah, I think when you bat with someone like Perry, as you said, it's a chapter in itself. It's a lesson in itself, class in itself. So, and the way Perry also batted with her limited shots, because you could clearly see that, and that is again where I have a few questions of Gardner. Ellis
Mm.
Perry, with that hip injury, and she's from your team, she wouldn't have been able to hit that sweep shot. She
Yes.
would not hit towards the fine leg unless you bowl way outside leg stump, where she could just, put the bat. That happened. One delivery, it was so outside of, she just, put her bat and it went to the boundary. But other than that, that part she cannot play, because the hip will not move, the rotation will
Mm.
be a problem, the reason why she did not bowl. But what do? You keep fielders there, and you don't have fielders in the offside, and you're trying to bowl outside off stump. Makes no sense to me. What are you exactly trying to do? Again, a lot of people might think that I'm not giving the batters enough, um, enough
Credit.
credit for the innings they
Mm.
played. But look, somebody can bowl a full toss, you still have to hit it. So that is
Yes,
where I think the
absolutely.
batters were excellent. I mean, Ellis Perry has proved herself over and over again. uh, Richa Ghosh, I'm absolutely super excited. When Richa was hitting, I think I had the biggest smile on my face for no apparent reason. It was not because she was doing it for RCB, but to see the way she was batting, the application. I loved the application, Snehashish, when there was no third man for her
Mm.
to just hit those two
Depth
boundaries.
touch.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Absolutely. And obviously, Kanika Ahuja, I will say personally, I didn't expect that kind of a innings with that kind of a strike rate. I expected, I know that she can bat, she can come up with like 120, 130 strike rate innings, but this innings I didn't expect. I think it came
But
out of
see,
syllabus, at least
this
for
Jane
me.
Trisha had said, no? This Jane
Yes,
Trisha
you
had
said
clearly said
actually.
that
Yes,
Kanika
that is
has
why I
this.
mentioned that personally. I didn't thought. I thought okay, 120, 130 strike rate innings might come. She be handy with those 20, 30 quick runs. But the way she scored this 30, 40 runs, I think it was tremendous to see. And I think RCB will be very much happy today that despite not having those star names in their side, the way they managed to pulled up this chase. I think they must be pretty very much proud, and the way they start their defense, the title defense, the way they started the title defense, I think they will must be pretty much proud. But moving on the comments now, I will take one by one. So much comments. Okay, Sagar Shiroya commenting, what a win for RCB. Absolutely. Okay, Chandradeep Odhikari, great match. What a win. Absolutely. I think the best way possible you can start a tournament. Okay. Sagar Sirva, drop catches win opponent match. Trishadi, obviously.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Richa Ghosh was on zero. You dropped her. I think Shimran Sheikh had a terrible game. I will say. I think she hit the four, she hit the six. She could have, I think she went with the flow and got out for the next ball. And then in the field, she was horrible. So, do you think that the comment that in the pre-match live show that came up that the price tag pressure? So the pressure is working. Do you see?
No, I
Okay.
don't see the price tag pressure working on her. I just
Hmm.
think that I don't think Simran is a boundary fielder. So you have to know
Ah,
your fielder. That's a
yes.
problem. Simran Sheikh, with the build that she has, with the kind of
Hmm.
hands she has, hands in the sense the way she, went for that catch. She should be there in the inner circle. I don't know
Okay.
what was she exactly doing outside, in the boundary line. And what that also led to two very funny, kind of misunderstandings in the field. Harleen
Yes,
was
yes,
looking at
with
Simran,
Harlin.
Simran
Yes,
was looking at Harleen, and I
yes.
think in the commentary box they summed it up very well. पहले आप और फिर ball boundary में.
Yes. Yes.
But
Okay.
yeah, I think
Um,
yeah, fielding wise they have to improve like miles.
Absolutely. Okay, cricket highlights. Imagine this team when Shriyanka, Molyneux, Asha, and Shofi Divine come back next season. Absolutely. All the names that you mentioned, they are stars. As I mentioned, the best thing that without them also they managed to pulled up this thing. So they must be immense proud. Okay, imagine. Okay, Anik they commenting fielding of both teams was horrible, and when the leggy was the only one to make Richa struggle, then why they started to use her that late again, Trishadi?
First of
I
all,
think I think
what?
Priya Mishra. I think
No,
Priya
no.
Mishra.
Yeah, they are talking about Priya Mishra. That is not why I said what.
Hmm.
I'm saying fielding of both teams were horrible. How? RCB
Yeah, I think for
fielded
RCB they are good.
superbly. I mean,
Yes.
the catch that it seems easy, the catch that went to Smriti was hit very hard. While it went straight to her, those kinds of catches, because she was that close, you have to understand the
Yes.
angles at which fielders stand. It would, it just stuck. It could have not stuck. So, which basically means where her hands were not hard enough, which is what you
Yes.
need as a fielder. That was not the case with Gujarat, because Gujarat players had reached the ball. I think both Harleen in Perry's catch and Simran in Richa's catch, The frustrating part was they made the ground. You know,
Mm.
there was
Yes,
ground to be made. They made that ground, and then made a absolute joke out of that catch. So
absolutely.
Anik, just Perry's drop catch doesn't mean the fielding was horrible. And when the leggy was the only one to make Richa struggle, then why they started to use her that late again? Was Priya used late? I'm not sure, Anik, if Priya was used late. I think Richa was struggling
Because
because
the drop catch happened only against Priya only. So so and she was 1-0 that time. So I don't also think that you can say that after that fast over, Gardner could have continued with Priya. That she didn't. That you can say. But it
Gardner did
happens.
not continue with anyone. Gardner
Yes,
signed up
yes,
that
absolutely.
this take over
Even
as soon as the
even not
leggy
with
started.
herself. Even not with herself. After that 1 over, she took 2 wickets. She went off. She
And
came
that
back
is where
after
I
nine
think
ten
was
overs.
another mistake. And I think that is
Yes,
where was another blunder. She should
yes,
have
yes.
bowled one more over and got, Perry. Because
Exactly.
ultimately it was Kanika Huja, Perry, and Richa
Richa.
Ghosh. This is something I said
One.
in the afternoon live also, that these are your
Yes,
three players who are going to define matches when you chase. I mean, if I can
absolutely,
still
absolutely.
sit here and say this, I don't know what is
Yes,
Gigi doing.
absolutely. Okay, Asim Hans is there here, and I will take his comment absolutely. But Trishadi, you and me always look for patterns, right? I have found a nice pattern today. In ODI games, we predict some scores, they score 100 plus. In T20 game, we predict something, they score 50 plus. So it's
Ah,
very
that's the pattern. Got it.
yeah. So
Got it.
that's the pattern. So that happened. We predict 140 to 50, they score 200. Fortunately, thank to God, RCB won. I predicted that. But so yes. So Asim Hans, now the comedy RCB were favorites throughout their innings. They were ahead after power play, after 10 overs, and in the end they won comfortably. Gigi, of course, added them with the full ground fielding and catch drop. Tushadi, I don't think that RCB were ahead at the middle stage. I will say, yeah, they were going at an average. I will say at right strike rate considering the target and all, but still that the task was very tough. Tough. The task was very tough. It was not that easy. That
Absolutely.
yes. So I will not say that they were favorites, but they managed to the way they managed to finish the game. Now, if someone see the scorecard, oh, they scored 218.3 or 5 overs. Oh, they batted superbly, but that was not the case. If you see from the first ball of the
Absolutely.
innings, you can understand that it was not the case. I think it was brilliance from the Richa Ghosh and Kanika Ahuja, the way they managed to pull the remaining runs after the wicket of Ellis Perry and Rugby Beast. Yes. Okay. Rupali Bhatia was sending Harlin so low down the order. A good choice. Tushadi.
But Rupali, where would you send Hurleen? What I
Yeah.
think is from the next game, I think you will see probably Hemlata going down. But I think that is also unfair.
Point.
After one game, you can't send her down the order. But having said that, that is the only change. Otherwise, who has played badly enough for?
But
I mean,
but
yeah.
Tushadi. Tushadi, do you think that the problem is same with both Himlata and Harlin? That I think they don't have the game to play at number 6 or number 7.
Interesting. Do they have the game to play or not? Hurleen can hit. It's not like Hurleen cannot hit. I just think, um, yeah, well, maybe not a finisher. I agree.
Yes. Yes.
But that
That's
is the
that's
reason
the
they.
point.
But that is the reason they sent Simran Sheikh above Hurleen.
Yes.
What
Yes.
I did think is maybe, just maybe, even they could have sent Tanuja Kanwar ahead of Harleen, and not because of the batting prowess. I don't think Kanwar would have hit sixes. What I do think is because of the left right combination, maybe could have
Combination.
caused a little more problem. Because if you see the problem, I think the bigger problem that Gigi faced as the bowling team was the left right combination of Kanika Huja and Richa Ghosh. And this is the same problem that Gigi had when they were batting, that they had a left-handed right up the
Yes.
order, then
Yes.
completely right-handers, which is where again Phoebe Litchfield then becomes a very important player.
Hmm. Absolutely. So the left-right hand combination is a big factor that the team Gigi missed, but for men's coach, Gigi is not missing that.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
That is well done.
Okay, Manikandan, dew is a major factor. Yeah, dew
Yeah,
was there as at the toss. Shruti Mandana mentioned that dew is the reason that we are choosing to bowl first. Obviously,
yeah,
the dew was factor, but still, I think if Gigi would have managed to field better, I think they would have won the game. I will still say.
I
Okay,
agree.
Richa holds the dynamite power hitting player in India. Absolutely, I think it is now known to everyone that uh, she is your dynamite player. She can come and hit sixes for fun on her day. Okay, same. Asim Hans. After power play, it seemed Gigi were going for Trisha's prediction of 135 to 40, but in the end, they managed a bit more.
Yeah.
Yes. Even Trishadi messaged me also WhatsApp. Hey, I think 240 they will score. So we had the fear that you are right at one stage. It's true. Okay, Akshay Rajwash. Shanka Patel miss full season or come back mid season?
Not sure.
Interesting question. Yeah,
Not
not
sure.
sure. Not sure.
Because I think, they have not made the announcement, which basically means even they are hoping that Shriyanka makes a comeback
Yes,
towards the end.
yes. Okay, Kanika's on-ground fielding was very poor though. I think the reason that Trishati mentioned that the fielding placement, where you are putting your fielders, I think that's an important point, and that is why Trishati said that is why you can see those misses from Kanika. Okay, Kanika and Richa must be in Indian team. Richa is in Indian team, Baba. Kanika is
I
not.
love your answers here. Richa is in Indian team, Baba.
What's that?
See, Abhi, don't become like the selectors. That one good match and Kanika should be in the
Yes,
Indian team. Another good match, Joshita shouldn't be in the Indian team. There are only 11 players who can play and four
yes.
extras. Everybody can't go to the Indian team after one good match. Please don't do that.
Exactly. Okay, having finisher like Kanika and Richa in Indian team is luxury, such a powerful players. Absolutely. Again, I am saying Richa is there. It's all about Kanika. Let's see how she does in this tournament. If she does to do it in a consistent way, then maybe selectors can think about her. Okay. Ayush Sharma. That is why we are defending champions. Okay, RCB fan, right? Come on. That is why we are defending champions. Came in this year with depleted bowling cause of injury. So run scoring is gonna be a bit easier, but gee, it is batting lineup greater than. But the bowling also needs to step up. Okay. I think Ayush has sum up the whole scenario of RCB of this season in one comment.
Ayush, yeah, Ayush has done a show in a comment.
Exactly. Okay, Asim Hans, oh my god, full stats. After power play, GG 39 for 1, RCB 51 for 2. After 10 overs, GG 68 for 2, RCB 89 for 2. Hence, I mentioned RCB were ahead of the.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I
statistically
can
you are correct,
understand.
but you're not understanding, Asim. It's not about statistics always. When Gujarat was 39 for one, you have to.
Yes,
So I got to know till 5 p.m. the covers were on the pitch, and so the pitch must have retained some moisture when Gujarat came out to bat first. Automatically, the first 10 overs, the pitch wasn't that easy to bat on. That is
yes,
why that 39 for 1 is what makes it I would say it makes that score understandable. With
exactly.
RCB 51 for 2, that is again understandable because by then the pitch had completely eased out. You have had 20 overs there. And do
Exactly.
not forget that the dew must have eased out the wicket further.
Yes, that's the point. And I think up, as you mentioned, ki 18 and for 2, I can remember that the up, I think at the end of the 11th over, Rugby Beast got out. So it was like 100 for 3. So after that, it was all lonely on, sorry, again, I am starting now. Ellis Perry batting at one end, set batter, and Richa was coming. So one wicket there or maybe two wickets there, the game would be done and dusted for GG. So I think they managed to pull up a great chase, but I think Trishadi, you will agree. bowling at the death overs from both the teams, I think needs some working. I think too
They
much
don't
runs
have
conceded.
ball in the death overs. I have been
Yes,
saying this.
yes, yes.
I mean, honestly speaking, there was nothing that surprised me. Because we were discussing about the Gardner
Mm,
captaincy. We had
yes.
discussed about the death bowling, and
Mm,
even I thought RCB and Mandana got it a little wrong that they kept Joshita towards the end. I mean, come on, she's a young bowler. You
exactly.
can't keep Joshita towards the end, especially when you saw that the team was going that well. I think you give Joshita death overs when you know that you have the batting, I mean, the opposition under control in that
Point.
particular match. But otherwise, Wareham is a very good choice because, yes, she might get hit, but at the end of the day, look at the experience. Who are your experienced bowlers there? Renuka is definitely not an option. Kim Garth, yes, you have to use a pacer, so you can go for Kim Garth. You have Georgia Wareham. I actually wouldn't mind if you get in someone like a Kanika towards the end instead of getting her in the middle overs where she's getting it,
Yes.
because she bowls faster than the other spinners, which is what might help you in the death overs. It is not helping you in the middle when
Yes.
you know
And she
the
can
team
hit
is
that Yorker length also. She can hit that
that's
Yorker
that's
leg
the
with the arm ball.
absolutely
Yes, yes.
absolutely.
Okay, Onik, they commenting RCB fielders made some 2 into 4, and why now and why nowadays leg spinner always try to bowl googly only. They should understand leg spin brings more possibility of getting wicket. Absolutely, I think googly should be your wicket taking delivery, the surprising package. It's not like you have 6 balls and you have to bowl 6 googlies. I think Tushari, what do you think? Googly should be your surprising package, like not like every ball you have to bowl googly.
Yeah, googly has to be a stock ball.
Yes.
Googly has to be a surprise. But
Mm.
also, nowadays, maximum bowl googly because somehow, well, I think it's easier to bowl probably. But no,
Yes.
also, I think they think of it as a the wicket taking ball
Mm.
because in T20s, you're always trying to hit. So you will be in that mindset where a leggy has come, a leg break will
Yes.
come our way, so I'll be hitting the ball in this particular way. So that's why I think they bowl googly more. But I did not get this. RCB fielders made some 2 into 4. Which RCB match were you watching, Anik? Because I was clearly watching some other match.
Okay. We comment RCB looking very very dangerous even with openers scoring, openers not scoring. I will say it feels like they can chase any targets. Absolutely. But one game,
Come on, guys.
don't get.
I mean,
Yes.
Perry, yes, she'll be consistent. I don't think Richa can be that consistent. If she is, then it's fantastic. Kanika, you don't think that a Meg Lanning will have worked out that Kanika is going to hit that shot? So it's not like they can chase any target. It, I just think we are jumping the gun. First match, fantastic for, in fact, fantastic for the whole game in itself. That
Absolutely.
they have done so well, but I don't think we need to heartbreak for those who were ready midway to go all out over RCB by saying that bowling is poor and also won't be chasing. But frankly, saying when RCB play, those who aren't watching also comment on that. हैं? आयुष, एक तो आप अपना शो मत करो, हमको थोड़ा समझने दो कि लिख क्या रहे हो भाई. हार्ट ब्रेक, किसका हार्ट ब्रेक होगा? कौन नहीं चाहता है कि
आरसीबी
आरसीबी
हिटर्स, आरसीबी हिटर्स का हार्ट ब्रेक होगा.
यार देखो, मैं एक बात बोलूं, आईपीएल और डब्ल्यूपीएल को कंफ्यूज मत करो. आईपीएल में आरसीबी हेटर्स होंगे, डब्ल्यूपीएल में आरसीबी हेटर्स आपको नहीं मिलेंगे. डब्ल्यूपीएल में विमेन्स क्रिकेट फैंस के सबसे अच्छे बात यह है कि अभी तक टॉक्सिक नहीं हुआ है इतना. जितना मेंस क्रिकेट टॉक्सिक हो गया है ना कि विराट कोहली फैंस वर्सेस रोहित शर्मा फैंस, आपको उतना हरमनप्रीत फैंस वर्सेस स्मृति मंदना
स्मृति
फैंस
मंदाना.
और मिताली फैंस इतने नहीं मिलेंगे. सब अपना अपना काम करते हैं और अब जब काम के बीच में मैच एंजॉय करते हैं तो बहुत प्यार से करते हैं. तो आरसीबी की इस जीत से किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. हाँ, पेरी की बैटिंग से थोड़ी बहुत हो सकती है क्योंकि पेरी ऑस्ट्रेलियन है. बट आप समझ रहे हो, रिचा घोष ने रन मारे उतने, किस किस इंडियन सपोर्टर को प्रॉब्लम होगा? किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है इतना. एंड आई थिंक वन
एकदम.
वन ऑफ द रीजंस बीइंग कि WPL has not really been a state City versus City
Mm.
thing, the way IPL has been, portrayed, and IPL has been kind of marketed.
Conducted.
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
Yes, Rupali Bhatta, your views on Ash Gardner captaincy. I think we have talked already that she needs to work on that. It was very evident, and it was known that she might struggle because she had not captained any team previous times. It was only one match in that too against when your uh, first captain is not there. She captained the side, so it was evident in today's match. Hopefully, she will do much better in coming games. That is all the GG supporters can hope for. Okay, RCB, that is done. Under of she was in the team once before injury. She can bowl. Under of
You
she was
don't
in
want to
Indian
read
team
about
once.
Andhra
She can
robbed. What she
under
did?
robbed,
Andhra robbed.
under robbed, under
Okay,
robbed.
what do I do? I mean, how do you guys? But we really need to do this session on how do you guys name your channels, or your username. Andhra robbed. She was in India team once before her injury, and she can bowl and bat and can turn into a reliable all-rounder if groomed right. We want to agree with you, but we don't know which player you're talking about, so we can't agree or disagree with you.
Is it Kanika? Is it
I
Kanika?
think so. I think
I
she's
think so.
talking
Yes.
about Kanika or
Yes.
he. I don't know the gender of Andhra robbed.
Yes.
How can I even
Yes. Yes.
understand from Andhra?
Yes. Okay, Ayush Sharma. I think RCB should do one change, take out Prema or Kim Garth and bring in experienced Ekta Base that can help as she is experienced also bowls well.
भाई एक मैच हुआ है अभी कैसे I mean how is it possible that Prema Rawat who took Beth Muni's wicket
Woo!
in her
I
debut
was
match
very
अब
happy.
जा
I was very
220
happy to see. I
oh
was
I
very
used to
happy to see
like
that
I like
youngster taking that wicket, that big wicket of Beth Mooney.
it.
And the best part that I will tell Tushari. Hope let's see you agree or not. The best part that I liked in Prema's bowling, the pace, the pace at which she was bowling 71, 72, and she was giving that air, the very much needed air that is very much needed to deceive the batter. So I was very happy to see that, and ultimately she got that big wicket. I was super happy.
Absolutely. I think, doing anything right now, it would be just doing
Yes,
anything
and
right
when
now. I mean, why would I
exactly, and
change
when
it?
you have won the game, yes, why would have changed you? Give your new players at least 2, 3, 4 games. If they don't
Yeah, yeah.
perform for 2 games, then you can think about next options. Okay. Okay, Ashimans, what did you make of Joshita's bowling today?
Yeah, yeah. You pronounce all names wrong.
Sorry.
Long day, Snehashish, I get it. But I think I was quite happy. I wouldn't say that
Yeah.
it's excellent, but for Joshita, I would love to see her take the new ball. Yes, I know it's just a 20 over
Yes.
game. It's not like the ball becomes very old or anything of that sort, but still, I would want to see Joshita taking the new ball and getting that swing. Because today I don't think she had a chance to get that swing going. I also thought she was over trying a little, which is understandable. I mean, she's just a
Mm,
kid. She'll come back
mm.
stronger, but very interesting prospect, Asim. I mean, can't wait to see her bowl a little faster.
Yes. Still, I will say that she is more faster than the average speed of Indian pacers.
Yeah,
She is
yeah, I mean,
bowling
Sayali
it.
is bowling at 99. So Joshita
Yes,
at
and
105
she
is
was bowling
fast.
at 105, 106 with that
Yeah,
swing.
yeah.
So that was the impressive part. But absolutely, as I predicted in the
No,
pre-match live
talking
show,
of
that
world cricket. Snehashish, if we
yes,
have to go
that's
into world cricket, look at a Kim
obviously,
Park bowling consistently at above 115. So
obviously,
you need to
obviously,
at least 8-10 kilometers to the. Um,
obviously.
but
This has
here's my
been
scare.
this has been
Here's
an
my
area that where India have struggled
Absolutely.
badly.
Absolutely. But here's
Absolutely.
my, kind of scare with Joshita, especially because we have seen what had happened to Bhuvneshwar Kumar when he was trying to add
Mm-hmm.
more pace. He completely lost that art of swing. So, till Renuka is there, probably you can still experiment because you have a out and out swing bowler. But other than that, I don't know. Do you want to really play with her craft, but you also want to add a few yards of pace? So there's a little bit of confusion, but you would still want. I mean, Joshita is under 19, so she has a long way to
Exactly.
go. So I think you can make changes.
Yes, she has the age with her, so it's a long way for her. Okay, Ayush Sharma. Okay, and also to add on to my Ekta Beast comment, two leggy will not help RCB as the better teams like DC and Mumbai can line up them and bash left, right, and center. Or else, if you aren't bringing in Ekta Beast, wait for Sneha. Ayush
Too
is
much
doing
to
four
process.
five shows. In 35 minutes, Ayush have done 4 5 shows.
Ayush, I'm sure what you're saying makes sense, but then you are not answering our question. I'm just asking why exactly do you want to chop and change so much in a team which has just won a game chasing 201?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay, Akash have two very contrasting comments. First,
Okay.
I will take the second one first. I am feeling sad that I couldn't see this match. Okay. And
Okay.
the second and the first comment was Richa and Bumrah are the most important asset for Indian cricket nowadays. That's a beautiful comment.
Very nicely done. And to say Richa and Bumrah in one this thing,
Exactly.
thank you so much.
Okay, Ayush, what a legend Pace is. I was
Yes.
discussing with my friend. Yes, that Pace wasn't at her fluent best in terms of strike rate, but since last WPL, she has updated her game in terms of strike rate as well. Absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
not last WPL. I'm sorry, Ayush. You are wrong. She was in between. This is, I think, 2 years back, where
WPL?
she was being dropped from the. I mean, there was hush hush going on that she might be dropped from the team.
Yes.
That is when I think she was out for a period of time, and she came back, and her game was completely changed. Her
If
strike
I'm
rate
not
was,
wrong, if I'm not wrong, she came back in that India series in India.
yes, absolutely.
That 5 match T20 series, one match that India chased down something 180 something against Australia. So in that series, and she was brilliant in the series also. Absolutely, I think recently she played the WBBL, highest scorer there, superb strike rate. She led the team also. Absolute legend, and I think you can be called a legend of the game only when you keep improving your game day by day, day by day.
Absolutely.
So only by that way you can be called as a legend of the game, and Ellis Perry has earned that.
I
Okay,
completely agree.
Akash, in women's cricket, Richa Ghosh is the most destructive batter among all teams. One of the
Agree.
most, I will say, not one of the most, I will say.
Oh, most among
Yeah,
all
yes,
teams is too
yeah,
much, buddy.
yes. One of the most, yeah, one of the destructive batters for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
I just have one request, guys. Don't go like completely from worst to most in one match. Yeah, come on, guys. Come.
Yes. Okay, Avi. Actually, Joshita was very impressive in power play. Maybe Shriti should consider giving Joshita.
Absolutely agreed with
Absolutely.
you.
This is what I told in the pre-match live show that RCB should start with Renuka and Joshita in the power play. Give one over hardly in power play for Kimgat. Use Kimgat for 1 over in the middle phase, like 10 to 12 or 13 over, and then use her for the rest 2 overs. Use her in the death overs. I thought that RCB would have done that, but they tried a different setting. Hopefully, in the next match we can see Joshita bowling with that new ball. I think the way she bowled in under 19 with that new ball, getting those swing with that pace, 105, 106. Even today in the first over, it was very difficult for the batters to adjust the line and length. So I think she will be pretty much useful in the power play overs.
But here's my question: if that is what, ma'am, I have seen a bit of haters for RCB on social media only because of that RCB is playing, especially the CSK ones. In your right, Indian women's cricket is divided on fan base basis. Ayush Sharma, let me tell you something. As a journalist, I have to be neutral. I am being neutral, but you have no idea how big an RCB fan I am. So I think one of the small ideas that I can give you is I have every single year's jersey of RCB, and I also have the green jersey that RCB wears
Yes.
for that plantation and all that. So I think the green day, the green jersey. So I have all of that. So I'm a huge RCB fan, and I know which fan base you're talking about. But as you agreed, that is completely for men's cricket, and some of them, of course, when RCB loses in women's cricket, probably they enjoy. But you won't see women's cricket fans hating the franchises. There's no hatred among the franchises. Of course, there's a lot of love, but most importantly, I think every single women cricket fan understands the significance and importance of having a WPL. And you are in no position as a women's cricket fan to hate any franchisee, because this is what is giving the women's game the much needed boost.
Absolutely. Okay, Ashim Hans, thoughts on Shriti's struggles against Gardner in T20 leagues in 42 balls, dismissed 5 times by her, including today. It was so predictable that Gardner would come on an day against her. I think this was the most, we have been discussing this from morning in every live. We mentioned that yesterday. I wrote one article on this rivalry on morning, and again, and again, she done it.
Yeah, it actually makes me feel a little sad
Yes.
because Smriti is a fantastic batter. But to be a legend, Smriti has to see. Smriti has been struggling against off spinners, and this is not something new. But as someone who is counted or is listed among one of the best, you have just won the ICC Women's Cricketer of the Year. You have done so well. You're still unable to handle that specific kind of bowling, that specific type of bowling, and that specific bowler, which means the problem is more here than anything else. You have seen Smriti score freely against Gardner as well, so it cannot be only about off spin. There has to be a specific problem which is here. And I think that one of the biggest problems is she has decided that because the short ball is her release shot, the moment Gardner came, why did you need to play that ball on the back foot? There was
Yes.
absolutely no need for you to go on the back foot. The pitch was not a pitch that, it wasn't an Eden Garden pitch where you get bounce that you have to stay in the back to hit the ball. So it was unnecessary, and as I said, a tad bit disappointing, Asim, because Smriti struggles against Gardner shows that she it doesn't learn very quickly, and that is not a
Mhm.
trait you want in a world class batter.
Absolutely. Okay, Akash, guys, after how many years we'll see women play T20 cricket just as main teams play T20 nowadays?
Never.
Uh,
You're talking about two different sport. Why would women's team play T20 cricket like men's team, or men's team play T20 cricket like women's team? Everybody will play their own game.
Absolutely. Okay, Avi, RCB should go back to spin heavy bowling department rather than pace that worked for them last year. While we don't have Shriyanka, Asha, Sophie, they should still consider Prema Rawat, Ekta Beast, and Charlie Dean. Tushari?
In place of who?
Yes. If you are talking about including Charlie Dean, then in place of whom? Absolutely.
And Prema is already there.
Prema
Ekta in
इधर
place of
एकता है. Then again एकता.
Ekta in place of whom?
Yes, that's the point.
So
That's
my
the
simple
point.
question is, in place of whom? So when you are suggesting that there should be changes, be like Ayush and suggest changes who for whom. Yeah, you're right here. Backing a player is good, but just saying for that change only when Prema plays in the next two games, if she performs well, that's good. But yeah, absolutely, Ayush. This is something that
Absolutely.
I agree with. Absolutely, absolutely, and you have to,
Yes.
because this tournament is not a 15-match tournament. It's a eight game tournament. So you have to make the changes fast. That is also the truth.
Absolutely. And the most awaited comment has come finally from Pavan
Asim.
Suresh. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
Pavan. Hi.
Yes. Hi.
Finally.
A great start to the tournament. Absolutely. Okay.
Brilliant.
Okay. Ayusha, prediction for tomorrow. Mumbai versus Delhi. Huge game. Huge game. I am backing Delhi to get the win.
We are
Tushari?
also back. I mean, I'm backing Delhi. I'm
Yeah,
backing
yeah,
Delhi.
yeah. I am backing Delhi for, but the reason that we planned in the previous live that we will support. one team, one team Trishadi will support, another team will I will
No, no,
support.
that's not a necessity. That's not a necessity.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
worry.
Then so then I am supporting Delhi also. Yes, I also want Delhi to get the win because we both predicted that Delhi are the most favorite to win this time around. So let's see. So we hope that Delhi start with a great win. The most balanced squad
I'm
you
sorry,
can
I
say
did not
to
say
win.
that Delhi is the favorite to win. I said Delhi is going to win. There's a
Ooh.
difference.
Okay. Okay. Andhra Robbed has come up with the clarification why the name is Andhra Robbed. You can read it, Trishadi.
It is Andhra robbed and named. It is in the anguish when state was bifurcated in 2013. Oh, okay. Okay. Fine. Fair enough, Andhra. Fair enough.
Bhai sahab. Whoa, nice. Oh yes,
But
yes.
good that you give an explanation because I was doing the live show, but in my head, I'm still thinking, which win has Andhra been robbed of?
Okay, yes, I was referring about Kanika Hoja. Yes, I we got that. Okay, Akash, Michael Vaughan jumps on Twitter in praising WPL. BCCI should give him job of doing commentary in WPL. Yes, absolutely.
Sure.
Give him and give Wasim Jafar also, and give both of
So then
them
Michael
together
Vaughan will
in the
tweet.
commentary box.
Then Michael Vaughan will tweet.
Yes. Okay, with GT again, I feel they are overseas heavy today. Also, not a lot of valuable performance from Indian star in GT. Absolutely, I think these are the points that we have mentioned in our SWOT analysis in all the lives. That Gujarat Giants, it's not GT, it's GG. Yes, Gujarat Giant is one of a kind of a team where the overseas players are crucial for their success. The Indian players are there, the potential is there, but still they are not enough experience to to deliver. So this is an area that they are lacking, and it seems that it will be another season that this is an area that they will struggle again. Okay, okay. Now the comments came for atmosphere. Nice. Abohawa. Okay. Batting was rock. Batting was rock. Richa, I really enjoyed a lot. History created now. Yes. You loved Richa's innings. We all loved absolutely the way she played. History created absolutely. Ayush Sharma again. Okay, Gigi lost this match only because of their poor fielding. If they were taking that Richard, they
GT
were
did
getting
not
the
lose
win.
the match. GT
Yes,
did not
Gigi,
lose
it's
the match.
Gigi.
So yeah.
Yes, and who knows with a slightly bigger margin as well. Absolutely, fielding has been an area that they need to work on because if they would have fielded better, the match would have been done and dusted far ago.
But also, you
Okay.
have to consider, Ayush, that women cricketers play very less under lights. So that will
Yes.
be a bit of a problem for them to adjust in the first half of WPL will be very important.
Point.
That because high catches, I think you will see a lot of drops. And in T20 World Cup also, you did see a lot of drops. This is what fascinates me, that you have so many games in the evening in T20 World Cup, in WPL. But when it comes to matches, nowadays, I mean, three match T20 series have how many players are playing? You have to get the
Yes.
domestic done in the evening, right? None of the domestic T20 games happen in the evening. So that is where I think the change has to begin.
Yes. Okay, Ayush Sharma, Gigi to be precise. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, you are now
Asim,
precise.
okay, Asim Hans, do you think Ulvert could be dropped for Lichfield after today's performance, or will she given a run
I
of
think she will
games?
be dropped. I think she will only play against RCB. I kind of think so.
Yeah, because of that previous record. Yes. Atmosphere, Ayush, absolutely right. I agreed. Okay.
With what?
Okay. Uh,
Mumbai win,
I
remember?
don't know.
I like
Okay,
how this
atmosphere.
is so happening in the comment box where people are asking questions and answering to each other. Well done, guys.
Yes, atmosphere Mumbai win. Remember, bro. Okay, let's see. Let's see who wins tomorrow. Okay.
We will come back for pre-show. We will take all your
Yes,
predictions.
yes, yes. We hopefully RCB wins next match also. So I will be watching RCB Mumbai in Bangalore. Okay, and we will give full support for our team to win their 4 matches in Bangalore. Lovely. Yes, go to the ground, support the girls. I think the support is needed from fans. I
Support
think
the women.
okay, support the women. Sorry. Yes. अबे यार, nah, छोड़ दो.
Ah,
Okay. Okay, Swapnil Mukherjee, Peri Peri Lady. Okay. Your favorite song might be. You can listen today. She performed pretty well today. Yes. Okay. Asiman, Trisha, with MI having Nat Shiva brand, how are you so confident that Delhi is not favorite, but is actually going to win?
because Delhi Capitals has a Meg Lanning, Delhi Capitals has Ellis Capsey, Delhi Capitals has a Marizane Cap, Delhi Capitals has Jess Johnson, Delhi Capitals has Jemima Rodriguez. So, if it was only about names, then Delhi has the firepower. You cannot deny that. Am I having Nat Brandt? Buddy, England also had Nat Brandt, 16-0
Yes.
Ashes.
Yes,
One
it
Nat
was a very
Brandt can't
poor
win.
asset. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, Devan Mojumdar. Our women's team needs more big hitters like Richa, Shefali. Our boundary hitting ability has not been great like Aussies or English during past years, which has cost us many games since 2018. I think this is a topic that we have discussed so many times, Trishadi. That obviously you need that power hitting, but power hitting only can win you games if you reach to that position that from that position you can win games,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
right?
And you know
Yes,
what? While people are talking about Richa's power hitting, which is, of course, which won the game and all that is fine. But if you see Richa's innings properly, you will see it's not the power hitting alone which won the
exactly.
game for her. I mean, sorry, the game for her team. It was also because she used her brains. So power hitting alone is not the problem. Power hitting along with, why do you think Jemima Rodriguez is such a dangerous batter? I think she's way more dangerous than someone like Richa because she's way more consistent. See, someone like Richa is not consistent, and it's not possible. The style of play that Richa has, it's not possible for her to perform in every single game. But someone like Jemima has done so well. She has, um, sharpened her power game, has that
Yes.
running between the wicket. Also, a very, very good. I mean, she has great cricket sense. So I think that way, brilliant. Again,
Absolutely.
yes, we need more players like Richa Shafali. That's true.
Yes.
That's there. Bengaluru
Ayush
leg.
Sharma, the Bengaluru leg will also decide the fate of RCB this year. That leg will be crucial to set up for the playoffs or final
Obvious.
and also to carry on the winning momentum as well. Absolutely. And RCB playing in their home ground, in front of the home crowd, it will be a added boost for them to perform better. So if they manage to win their initial games
But
before
today also
going,
there was a lot of RCB chant. In fact,
yes,
Mandana has
yes,
said
yes.
in the post-match interview
Exactly,
that
exactly. Shruti said that I was wondering that it will be their home match, but the way people are chanting our name, I am surprised to see RCB being cheered so much in the ground. So that's a good thing. I think that has I think this Bangalore franchise, whatever somehow they earn that thing, that the love for the affection that the fans have for this franchise, that the thing that this franchise has earned. Forget trophies, forget everything. Somehow the
they
fan love
got.
is there and
I
it's
think the
super.
franchise owners must be saying that forget trophies. We
Yes,
have the
we have
love with
fans.
the business.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay, Avi, my gut feeling is Danny Watt will do great thing this season. She's a star. It's just a bad day
Yeah,
today, I feel.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Okay, any thoughts on Gigi's Indian batters? Gigi scored 200 today, but the contribution by Indian wasn't there. Absolutely, I think.
But the batting order also, if you see in the top four, I'm sorry, the three batters who scored,
Hmm.
um, out of the top four, and in the top four you only have one Indian batter. Sorry, in top
Yeah,
five you have only one
top
Indian
five.
batter.
Yes,
Uh,
Himlata.
so exactly. So it's a
Hmm.
little difficult, to ask only one batter to score because by the time Simran and Harleen were there, I think hardly 5 6 balls or 10 balls were left, or maybe 2 overs were left. So I don't
Yes.
think it made any sense.
Absolutely. Okay, Atmosphere has come up with a beautiful match report for us. Without Sriti and two batter openers flopped, we thought match was gone from RCB's end. But Richa Kanika done a good and strong partnership, and Gigi 90% won, pulled and sneezed from Gigi Jaws. So the match report is done and dusted. Trishadi, you don't try
Please send
to
to Rev Forces writing group. Please do my job.
Yes. Okay, Avish Sharma. When Gardner was bowling, I was just thinking this is an asset and this type of spin asset, that is what India needs to have, in particular with DSP DP also being better with time.
DSP. I like how Siraj and Deepthi are now known as DSP Siraj and DSP Deepthi. But Deepthi has done it over quite a few
Yes.
years. Ayush, I think you can say that last year wasn't that great for Deepthi. But that
Mm.
is where, Snehashish, I feel the best way that she can return to form probably is captaining the UP side and getting that confidence and being pushed to be the leader, to set
Yes.
example in the in the field with the
Yes.
bat. I think you can. Deepthi could have a fantastic season. Speaking about Deepthi Sharma personally,
Yes. Okay. Abhi has come up with some team.
we are not
Sweetie
going to end the
Shefali.
show today.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, your comments are coming. Okay, we'll end. In 4 to 5 minutes, we are going to end it. Sriti,
Yeah,
Shefali, Jemima, Raghavi or Dayalan, Harmanpreet, Richa, Kanika, Pooja, Renuka, Shriyanka, Radha. I think it's Indian team. Yeah, Abhi suggesting. So happy for
I think
Indian team. So many stars coming in.
sure, sure.
Yes. Okay. Live podcast. This will be our last question. Shriyanka Patel injury update. There is no such update. I think
Yeah,
she has come up with some tweet that I will fly again, or disappointed, or maybe heartbroken something, but I will fly again. I think in next few days, I think the official announcement might come from RCB that she has been ruled out or something. But if that is not coming, as Tushari said, I think RCB might be still hopeful that in the mid season might be there might be a comeback from Shriyanka Patil.
exactly, exactly.
But I think if there is a 1% of chance of getting her again injured if you are playing her, then don't risk. Then don't risk, because actually it will affect in a long term, long journey, especially for Team India, because the World Cup is around the corner. You need her in the home World Cup, especially for the ODI World Cup also. Yes. So that is for now. All the comments have been taken. Thank you for
Thank
joining with us. Yes, even it's 1 minute left for 12. So it's beautiful to see so many guys joining to us,
yeah,
to talking to us. Yes, and again we are just 3 minutes away from reaching 1 hour mark. So it was again beautiful to chat with you. Hope, and tomorrow again we will be back with the pre-match live show. A top match, Mumbai versus Delhi, two solid teams, maybe two most, I will say, settled squad for this season. Yeah.
absolutely.
So let's see who begins the tournament with a win. So Tushar, thank you. We'll be back with the pre-match live show tomorrow. Till then, good night. Take care. Bye.
Bye.